Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. Welcome to another class of OngkoBiggan, and today we are going to start a new lesson from the same unit that we have read before. The unit is, are we aware? Aware of what? Lesson number 2 is, are we too many? So what do you mean by the word are we too many? Is it in numbers? If it's in number, then are we actually too many? What do you think so? Are we in too many in number? We will know it in a short while. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. Yeah. Read the text and do the following project work. Okay. Next day, when the teacher came to the class and was about to start the lesson, Shanti Borua stood up and said, "Teacher, can I ask you a question?" "Go ahead, Shanti," said the teacher. In our last class, we heard Jamin's story of how too many people made the ferry boat sink. You remember in the last class we heard a story about the ferry boat where it actually sank due to overweight and a lot of people, and the boat couldn't take a lot of people. Boat couldn't take that much of people. It exceeded its amount, so it sank. Okay, so we heard Jamal's story of how too many people made the ferry boat sink. I have also seen crowds of people at the bus stand, railway station, launch, and steamer carts. It is not uncommon to see people traveling on top of a bus or train and meeting with tragic accidents. Of course, because it's always so crowded and a lot of people, and these vehicles, they are not made of shield, some kind of shield, right? They are made of simple materials, and when these materials takes lots of people, when the load exceeded it has to crash, right? So this is why we see so many accidents in public vehicles. Okay. My question is, are we really too many people in the country? Thank you, Shanti. Please sit down, the teacher replied. The teacher then looked around the class and asked, how many of you have the same question in mind? Okay, so by reading the text so far, I think we have understood that are we too many means are we too many in numbers. That is, are we too many in population? We are going to learn this in this chapter. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. Almost all hands went up. Okay, the teacher continued. Finding the right answer to this question is very important for us, for our national development. So we will look at this issue with some facts so that we can find out if we are really too many or not.